go.
What's up? This is Team Absolute Scrubs. Just coming at you with the deck profile. We did World Celebration Day the other day, and I played Altergeist. I went X1, and yeah, let's get into it.
We got the mat.
We got the mat too, yeah, field
Alright.
center, and I got second place, so let's get into it. Okay, so first off, Marionetter, kind of need him. He's like, you summon him, set a trap, that's it. And then if he stays on the field, you can switch him out with another monster in the graveyard or with another Altergeist card on the field. Next is Meliseek. He's the searcher of the deck. Basically, you summon him. Normally, I just go into battle phase attack, try to bait something out. If not, then he gets destroyed, or he survives to main phase 2. I link him out and grab whatever I need. Next is Silquidus, standard right here. Basically just to bounce your stuff, and to bounce your opponent's stuff. It's a pretty good card. MVP of the deck, Faker at 1, guys. This is the only reason why this deck is alive. Faker at 1. Everybody knows what Faker does. He special summons off a trap, activation, and then you just go out from there. You don't really... Okay, yeah, you do need 3, but honestly, you could survive with just 1. It's pretty broken. And then the Concurry helps you dodge attacks. You do the combo with Silk, so they attack, summon him, bounce him back, they attack again, summon him. It's pretty good. So yeah, that's all I run for the Altergeist, these cards. And then played 2 Ash Blossom because that's what the World's Ban list allowed me to do. Honestly, I don't think I even needed it, but it was there. It's good, just hit what you need to hit with it. And then for the spell lineup, I played 3 Extravagance. Pretty self-explanatory. You kind of do need your extra deck sometimes, but I run enough cards in the deck to survive that I don't need to rely too much on my extra deck, so 3 is
How
good.
bad is it when you banish Hextia?
When you banish Hextia, though, it's kind of bad. But as long as you have 1, you could probably survive. There was actually a game where I resolved 2 of these, and I banished all the Hexias, and I was playing with Prime Banshee, and I ended up winning.
Alright.
It's pretty good. And then the last spell I run is Foolish Burial. It's a good one of. It gets what you need in the graveyard for your Manifestation, for your Marionetter. Yeah, it's pretty good. Alright, the trap lineup. So, obviously, 3 Impermanents, it's still good. Imperm Faker, it still happens, okay? I still draw Imperm Faker. It's okay, I didn't draw it that tournament, but still, it's good to have. Just a broken card in general. For the Altergeist traps, I run 2 Spoofing, because the World's Ban list. It dodges a lot of stuff too, so let's say you normal summon your Marionetter, and they Veiler it, they Imperm it, they do anything, you chain this, put it back in the deck, search something else out, but Marionetter still resolved. It's still pretty good. Next, I run 2 Protocol. I think 2 is a good number. I wouldn't cut it to 1. I wouldn't run 3 either unless I really needed to. But this basically allows you to resolve Faker no matter what when it's on the field. So you flip this, Faker, let me see, where's Faker? Then you chain, or on resolution, Faker comes out. Some people will try to ask you just be like, okay, and still search, you get your cards out. Be pretty good. And also it negates, so, yep. And then this is what I run. I run 3 Manifestation. Some people run just 1, some 2, but I like it at 3 due to the fact that since, I'm just gonna keep Faker out since I'm always getting me out. Since Faker is at 1, you're gonna want him a lot of times since he's in the graveyard or if he's in the deck, wherever he's at. I mean, the name of the game right now with Altergeist is to get Faker where you need it to be. So if he's in the graveyard, you need him. Plus it goes really well with spoofing too. So say you activate this, right? You target Faker, then they try to destroy your Manifestation, chain spoofing. So spoofing will send us back to the deck. Faker will still come out and still get your combo off. It's pretty good. Or I remember there was a duel where I used, where I used Foolish Burial. I dumped something in there. It was either Faker or Meliseek. and then the guy, he called by the grave whatever I dumped. Then I chained manifestation, so he lost his target. It came out, resolved, I ended up winning that duel. It was pretty good. But yeah, there's a lot of things you could do with this. I don't know why people run it at 1. You should be running it at 2 or 3, 2 at least. You could get back your Circuitus, bounce this back. It's just broken. I like it. So yeah, that's it for the Altergeist traps. And actually, I lied. I have one more. Altergeist Haunted Rock. Now this card, nobody expects this card like at all. So here's here's the combo that I run with this. So you have this in hand, right? And you probably have Faker or some other Altergeist cards. So, or not, I mean, you have this in the deck. So you summon this guy, right? You search out Haunted Rock. You set it. Haunted Rock's effect is that if it's set by an Altergeist monster, you can activate it that turn. So you set it, activate. Then you ditch whatever Altergeist card you have. Usually, if I have Faker, I'll ditch Faker. Faker will go to the grave. You use Marionetter's effect to send this to the graveyard. Special out Faker, then special out, and then Faker's effect will resolve, and you special out, where is it? I don't know, whatever you need, either Meliseek or Circuitus. Usually I go for Meliseek, and then from there you go off. You link these two out for your Hextia, then you plus off the Meliseek. It's pretty broken. So yeah, that's why Haunted Rock's pretty good. It also negates trap cards as long as it's not in the damage step by ditching a Altergeist monster. But yeah, some people don't like it. I like it just because for me it's a 1-turn Hexia. So it's pretty good. So next up, I run 2 Solemn Strike, 1 Solemn Judgment, and 1 Solemn Warning. Mainly because Solemn Strike was hit on the World's ban list, so you can only run it at 2. Solemn Judgment, it's pretty good. Well, everybody knows what Solemn Judgment does. Basically negates everything. Well, not everything, just, yeah. And then Solemn Warning, just because Strike was cut to 2, I needed something else to replace it. So, yeah. Next is Imperial Order, Sky Strikers. All you need to do, flip this, good to go. Alright, so here are my tech choices. I ran 2 Compulse, basically just to bounce it for, I don't know, you hit the ones that is a choke point in their combo. So for Salamangreats, whatever they need to get their Link 2 off or whatever, just basically anything that they need on the field, you just hit it. Or whatever's an important card for them on the field, you hit it. It's pretty good. Next I got Crackdown. Same principle as Compulse, except you take their monster, which is pretty good. There's a lot of players that use Crackdown, but I just outed it with Impermanence in the same column, gave me back their monster, like, bounced it, is pretty good. So yeah, not a lot of people run this, and I would run this at 3, but Magic Deflector is a broken card, so there's a lot of combos you could do with Magic Deflector, but basically Magic Deflector only lets your opponents play normal spells and equip spells. Everything else, every other type of spells negated. Equip, continuous, field, that kind of stuff. You play this against Salamangreats, Sky Strikers for their field spells and their quick plays. It's pretty broken. I usually use it with Faker too. So, yep. And then the MVP of the deck, Transmigration Prophecy.
How did it do?
Dude, this card is nuts. Oh my god. Against a Sky Striker player, you flip, they activate their engage, right? Then you chain this to it, send back to it their spells. They only get to search 1, but they can't draw off of it. In Salamangreats, you can play this as well. Or you can play this card against them because everything they need has to go into the graveyard. So you just hit the ones that they need, that they use from the graveyard, and send it back to the deck. This card actually comes in the structure deck. I don't know why nobody plays it, but it's pretty good. I've done some stupid stuff with it, along with where's the rest of the traps? Along with Manifestation and Personal Spoofing. I forgot what the chain link was, but basically I activated this to target my Faker. But then one of my opponents activated Called by the Haunted, then Called by the Grave, and then I changed this, sent Faker back to the deck, which is pretty broken. And then I changed the Personal Spoofing, sent this back, It was something like that, but at the end of the resolution, I ended up getting Faker to the hand, and then after all of it, Faker comes out. I mean, yeah, I wasted like 3 cards, but they wasted so much just to get me out of there, and then Faker will resolve, and then I'll get my combo off. It's pretty good. This card should be run at 3. I couldn't find my third one, so I ran it at 2. But yeah, shout out to my boy Eddie for giving me this idea. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good card. But that's it for the main deck. A lot of people will be running they run Sangan in the deck. I don't like Sangan just because that's a lot of normal summons in the deck already. You don't really need to have that many resources just to grab Faker. In fact, I didn't even use Faker until maybe like the 3rd turn of the duel. Most people want him to get him in the hand because he's just at 1 of, but you run so many back row hate and so many cards to get it that you don't even need like Sangan in my opinion.
Side extra.
Alright, so for, which one first, the side deck or?
Doesn't matter.
Alright, so we'll go with the extra deck. So, extra deck is obviously 3 Hextia. He's your spell and trap negate. And he's not once per turn either. So, it's pretty good. You got Prime Banshee. There's a combo where you need him. I don't really use him for his other effect where you tribute an Altergeist to a special summon. I use him to get out as many Hexias as possible, which is pretty busted. So yeah, he's a 3 of. Then you get Kidolga. He's when Desires banishes all of this, or when I've used up all of it and I still have this guy, he's there. He has a pretty good effect where he special summons a monster from the opponent's graveyard, which is pretty broken. And then the Link Karibo for the Meliseeks, just so yeah, you can search out Faker, you can search out whatever you need. And then random 2-ofs. I didn't even go into these guys during the tournament. They're like literally there just to take up space. But they do have pretty good effects. Everybody knows what they do. And then just for super poly targets, these 2, Chimera and Starving Fusion. Basically super poly targets, self-explanatory. Alright, so for the side deck, this side deck was not built that well, in my opinion, but did the job.
Well, you got second though.
Second's pretty good still, so. Anyways, 3 effect veilers, self-explanatory. You set it out for the combo decks, or you set it in for the combo decks, or whatever they need. 2 super poly, because I play super poly targets, and it's pretty good still. 2 heavy Storm Duster for back row hate, mainly for Sky Strikers, for Salamangreats too. And then this card is actually a pretty good side deck card against a lot of decks. I used this against the Sky Striker player. So what happened was he had a Sky Striker link out, Shizuku, Kagari, whatever, or maybe Hayate, something like that. And then I ended up bouncing his Hayate. He chained his Ray, and then I chained this. They can't really do anything unless they like MST this because the chain's already resolving. This is gonna resolve first. Ray's gonna come out, so they're stuck with Warriors for the rest of the game. It's pretty funny. And then the one deck I was actually scared of was Pendulums. So Anti-Spell Fragrance came in handy. It actually came in handy against Sky Strikers too, and against Salamangreat players, some Mech Knight Invoke players too as well. Basically, just decks that need spells to go off. You make them wait. You make them play your game, so it's pretty good. And then 3 evenly matched, because just like Impermanence, evenly matched Faker is still a thing. So yeah, it's pretty good.
Any shout out?
Yeah, shout out to Team Absolute Scrubs for coming out. But yeah, my record was X1 because we came late. We almost did not even get to play, but it's a good thing we did because 2nd place.
Hey, who's that one loss though?
Okay, so yeah, my matchups were I lost my round 1 because against the Sky Strikers. And
to who?
to Sky Strikers. That's all you need to know. So yeah, round 1 I lost to Sky Strikers, didn't see Faker. Round 2 I played against. What did I play against? I played against Mech Knight Invoke. I won. Then round 3, I played another Mech Knight Invoke player. Then round 4, I played another Sky Striker. Round 5 was Salamangreat. And then round 6 was another Sky Striker. And then my next one.
All right.
It's pretty good. All right.
That's it.